Iowa State football should look like. What are your thoughts, Mike, about this entire team opting out of a bowl game this season?
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing, but it's anybody that ever talks to me about the dynamics of football, and everybody has their opinion on this matter, right? Some people say it's ruined the game and this and that, but I personally feel like the NCAA has brought all this on themselves. If kids, I was getting eviction notices on my door, and I was at Iowa State on a full scholarship. And we talked, pre podcast how I was going to have to pay some money back because I made too much money putting Coca-Cola on grocery store shelves that summer, and I made like $7,500, and it was too much. I was going to have to pay a couple grand back just so I'd be eligible to play. And the ridiculousness of all that, and meanwhile, the head of the NCAA is making millions of dollars a year, going around giving speeches about how players are getting an education, when many of these players will never use their degree for their post playing career.
Right.
This is why we're in this spot, is the litigation and put us in this spot. But, these kids now, they have the right to protect their bodies. And I'm actually happy for them, because when you get our age, you start to realize that, you don't heal as fast as you used to, the trauma and all the hitting and all the cutting and all the playing through pain that you did in your 20s. There's a cost to that when you get in your 40s and 50s. So, I'm happy for these kids and everything that they can get. None of them are an opportunity to go pro.